Welcome to Diverse Orange, our conversations about diversity here in Central Florida. My guest today is Tony Linard.
Hello
Welcome,
guys.
Tony.
Hello guys. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you so much for
Tony,
inviting
you
me.
are wearing a hat that's not like one I've seen before. Tell us about your hat.
Yeah, okay. Th- this weekend I'll be hosting a major Brazilian event that calls Arraiana Roça. It's a June festivities from Brazil. It's the most popular festival in Brazil after Carnival. And then that's why I'm here today because I wanna I wanna have this conversation with you and then explain a little bit about the festival as well. So this hat comes from my culture, from the part of the country that I was born in Brazil, and I really really love my culture. Like the music, foods, and all the experience coming from there. So that's why I'm using it today.
Well, what brought you to Central Florida?
Okay, so I came to United States like 11 years ago, and to stud and to do my um, after graduations programs in New Hampshire, and then after I did some classes over there, I decided to come to Florida because of the weather. Yeah, the weather here in Florida is pretty much similar from to the Brazilian weather, and that's why I came because I love like hot and you know hot
And
summer and all that. So
you're referring to northern Brazil, which is where you're
yes,
from, correct?
yes, that's correct. Yes.
Yeah. And so this hat you're wearing, going back to your hat, why do people wear that kind of hat?
Okay, so this hat is like a symbol of our culture when like 300 something years ago, when the colonies people from the other countries was you know um, populating my area in Brazil. So they create this type of hat with um, you know those stars that come from Israel because we have like a multicultural mix, a little by from each country, and then this became a very strong symbol of our culture in north um, of the Brazil. So
So if you wore that hat in Rio, would they know what that's about?
yes, that's correct. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a little bit funny, but yeah, because yeah, all the other part of the Brazil, all the other states, they look at us like a funny people. We do, yeah, we do like we are happy. That's the major point. We are very happy people, but they think us like a funny people. All the comedians and all people that do like stand ups and all that, all the famous one that come from Brazil come from my area.
Okay. Well, so you've been in the United States for a while and then in Central Florida for a while. How have you found it here, other than the weather, as far as relating to the people here?
Oh yeah, so first of all, I decided to come to Florida because the weather, and then because here in Florida, especially in Orlando, where I live today, I found a better way to install my flower shop. I own a beautiful flower shop, and we have like daily like gifts, like bouquets, box of flowers, chocolates and flowers, and all kind of um, gifts that involve flowers and other items. And I chose Orlando, especially because Orlando is a huge area that receives like millions of people every year, or let's say months, from all over the place, like all over the globe. And for me, for my art, which it is like designs, Arrangement, it's a very huge um, opportunity to show, people what I'm capable of.
So you create beautiful, big floral things for events.
Exactly, as well. I do like daily arrangements. Let's say you want to give somebody like get well flowers, or like somebody have just label a baby and they want to cheer with them with something, flowers as well. I do events like corporate events, weddings, and then like quinceañeras, sweet 16s, and all that.
So the festival that you put on, the June festival that you're doing in September, we can talk about that too. But is it going to have lots of flowers?
Yeah, some part of the festival, yes, but we do have a special flower for this type of month, which would be the sunflower. The sunflower is the major flower from June's festival. So we're gonna have a lot of sunflowers around, but not other flowers because the other flowers doesn't communicate with the weather, and all we do on this period of the month.
So you are doing this festival. Pronounce the name of it again.
Ahaya na roça.
Ahayana
Na
Costa.
roça.
Okay. Um, I'm terrible at that,
It's okay.
but anyway,
You're doing good.
it's a June festival, you say, but you're not doing it in June. You're doing it in
No.
September.
Yes, I'm doing it on, yeah, at the end of August to September because of the weather. June here in the United States, it's almost impossible to keep outside. And in August, in the end of the day, it's a little bit better. The weather and all that. Since we're gonna do in a farm, it's a wide open place. So I am trying to get the all my guests, as much comfortable as possible. That's why I chose at the beginning of June, of September, every year.
Because in June the sun is up longer hours, so there's more sun beating down.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct.
All right. And the floral industry here, I'm sure there's plenty of competition. How have you fit into that market here?
Yeah, before I started to before I started to move over to open the company in Florida, I made like a study, and I discovered that only in Orlando area we have 160 flower shops around. After 4 years now, some of them it's closed because of COVID impact and all that, which was a very bad situation for everybody. But I'm still here not because I am good, but because of the type of products that I offer to the market. I work with like high end arrangements for high end clients that come to Orlando to have like the best experience of all. Let's say, for example, they are celebrating the anniversary, so they wanted something special. It cannot be like just a bunch of a little simple flowers. It has to be something special made for an artist, for a designer. So that is what I do. I design arrangements, special moments. I do an interview with all my clients. I spend about 20 to 30 minutes on the phone with them, asking a lot of questions. How they like the flowers, what they think, and each flower has a meaning. So I try to understand what is the concept of the arrangement, and then I can create something brand new for that type of client, and I never copy anything. It's always like a brand new experience.
Well, that's great. I love your dedication to excellence. Um, our community has a lot of excellence in many ways, and so having excellence in floral design is a great addition to our community. So thank you for being here, and thank you for joining me today.
Thank you. Wow. So we we we're done already. Oh my God.
I know time flies like that.
Yeah. So thank you so much for having me today, guys. And I wish to see you all in my festival. Or if you need flowers, just um, type in Google Four Season Flower Shop, and then you're gonna talk to me. For
Four
sure.
Seasons.
Yes.
Okay, great. And thank you all for joining us for this edition of Diverse Orange.
Thank you so much.